Hello, horror fanatics. This is J.A.R. 369, and welcome back for another figure review. And coming back for the first day of October for 31 Horror Toys in 31 Days, I'll be taking a look at the NECA, an American Werewolf in London, Ultimate Jack Goodman figure, and David Kessler figure, both made by NECA. Ah, yes, NECA has finally made the American Werewolf in London Jack Goodman and David Kessler figures. You can see the packaging of the posters of both David and Jack with the full moon on the background. It says an American Werewolf in London right there. Ultimate Jack Goodman and David Kessler figure. On the side, there's like the poster of an American Werewolf in London. Same thing on the other side. On the back, there are several images of both characters and different interchangeable head swaps. Now remove the open flap here. You can see the window. You can see the image of both characters of the figures, and you can see the window exposed in the figures and the accessories. So let's take out these guys out of their package. Here are both David and Jack out of their package. Let's take a closer look at each of them. Let's take a look at David Kessler here. Yeah, the likeness to the actor who played him, it looks pretty good. Yeah, I'd say they did really not too bad of a job. I'd say NECA did really a great job with this. Looks pretty good. Yeah, the hair sculpt looks good. Everything on this figure looks good. You can see the 5 o'clock shadow goatee right there. Yeah, like a little clean shaving here, or sort of. Yeah, look at that. Very nice little detail. And take a look at his whole outfit here. You can see this is basically his hiking outfit in the opening of the film before he got bitten by a werewolf and then turned into one. You get the buttons right there on the duffel jacket. I think that's what it's called. I don't know. Correct me in the comments down below. I'm not a fashion expert, to be honest. You get the traveling backpack right there with some buckles and everything. You can see some seam lines right there. And you get like the little tag right there, and you can see the little straps here. You can see one right there. Take a look at the hands. You can see just plain open palm hands. Real closely, you can see some of the wrinkles. The veins right there sculpted on there. And you can see the jeans right there. You see some wrinkles too on the jeans, some stitching lines there. And on the bottom, there's like the boots with some sculpted shoelaces there. And on the bottom, there's 2 peg holes in the bottom of his feet, some legally, and also the ridges there on the bottom. So overall, for the figure itself, the likeness to the actor looks pretty good. Sculpting wise looks good. I forgot to mention, you can see like the shirt and underneath the duffel jacket here, but still really a great looking figure. Nonetheless to say, yeah, the Jack Goodman figure looks good. David Kessler, my bad. The David Kessler figure looks good. Now let's move on to Jack Goodman, his friend. And the likeness to the actor who played him, yeah, it's still really good. Not too bad at all. Not too bad. Looks pretty good. Again, just like David, there's like the 5 o'clock shadow on his chin right there. Looks pretty good. And you get the duffel jacket here, but this time it's all, I don't know, brownish, grayish. I don't know what color this is. And you can see the backpack here is a bit different than David's. You can see there's like some zippers everywhere, some wrinkles. And you get the straps right there. Yeah, be careful when you take out this figure out. Some of them broke. Well, they not really broke, but like they came off easily. So I would recommend, like, if you buy this 2-pack and take them out, be careful with the in case these are missing, look for the packages. And take a look at the hands. The hands very similar to David's, but you can see some of the veins on each side of his hands. You can see the jacket right there, and you get the little fly right there sculpted on there. Look at the wrinkles on there, and there's some like dirt on his pants here. Take a look at the hiking boots. You can see some sculpted shoelaces there, And on the bottom, there's 2 pickles in the bottom of his feet, some ridges, and a legally on the bottom of his feet there. So overall, for the Jack Goodman figure, not bad likeness to the actor, but still really good. Yeah, the Jack Goodman figure looks pretty good. Yeah, great job on the Jack Goodman figure NECA. Now moving on to articulation. They both have head rotation and neck joint there as well. They both have waist rotation. Let's go in and out. Bend at the elbows, rotate. The wrists do rotate. And hinges. For David, there's a waist rotation. Unlike Jack, there's no waist rotation. Yeah, there's no waist rotation, sadly. So I don't want you to break. So I don't want to break it because I'll show you that later on. But the legs kick forward and back, in and out. They both have upper leg rotation. They both have bend at the knees and rotate there as well. They both have rotation at the ankles. They both pivot forward back. And they both have ankle pivot side to side. Just the standard NECA ultimate articulation, but you can still, well, I wouldn't say decent amount of possibilities, because throughout the movie they always walk until they got attacked by a werewolf. Moving on to accessories for David. He does come with the head from like the dream sequence in the movie. Yeah, very creepy looking head sculpt of David. So let's take the head off here and put the dream sequence one here. Yeah, you can see that it looks really creepy. Even though he's not wearing this outfit in the movie, only like the hospital gown, but still really creepy and looks good. But for Jack, he does come with interchangeable parts. He does come with the damaged jacket after he was attacked by a werewolf. Interchangeable arms. And 2 interchangeable heads. You get the more barely rotten and you get the fully rotten look. So let me do the changeable swaps, so I'll be right back. Here is Jack Goodman all zombified look. Yeah, this head sculpt is pretty much like from the apartment scene with David and his nurse girlfriend in the film, where he pays a little visit and start playing around with the little Mickey Mouse toy, which I really wish NECA included the Mickey Mouse toy, but I understand why this figure does not come with that, because of licensing issue going on. Yeah, but hey, it looks pretty good. Yeah, the head sculpt looks good. I like the makeup effect on him. Looks good. Even though I really wish he would come with like the third head, you know, the more freshly, unalived head. Like it's the same head, but have some scars on him. Yeah, that makes more sense for this. But I just don't understand why NECA did not include that. But let's take off this head here and have the more this head look. Yeah, this is probably, I might display him looking like this. This is the scene where where both Jack and David meet again for the 3rd time. But this time in a movie theater that is basically doesn't show Hollywood movies, but shows, you know, if you saw the movie, you understand, you know what I mean. Yeah, I really like the looks on the head sculpt. You can see the skull jaw right there and the eye popped out. And I forgot to mention on them, you can see the Adam's apple on both of the heads here. Yeah, it looks very gruesome indeed. You can see the shirt underneath it there. Yeah, on these figures look pretty cool. I might display this one looking like this instead of, well, the more alive version of Jack Goodman. Yeah, but still a really great looking figure. overall, for these figures, I really do like them so much. I'm really happy that NECA made an American of David and Jack figures. Yeah, it's really, really great for NECA make like humans characters instead of like slashers or monsters. Yeah, very happy with them. I do recommend getting this 2-pack anywhere else. I'm pretty sure it's available at Target. That's where I caught them. And it retails for almost $70. I mean, yeah, it's NECA. They always charge. I mean, they're still pretty good. I mean, $70 for like 2 figures. Hell, the one single figure retails for like $35, which equals 70 for 2 figures. Well, depending on if the price change due to tariffs and inflations. Yeah, but if you find this figure anywhere else, like small retailers, like Mike's Toys and stuff, but again, I didn't get this one from Mike's. Again, like I said, I picked this one at Target, but hey, if you want to visit at Mike's Toys and stuff, I'll put the website in the description down below for you to shop there and or find the locations. Anyway, back to the David Kessler figures, or the David Kessler and Jack Goodman figures. They look great. I love Jack Goodman's interchangeable swaps, arms, and heads, and the little shirt piece here. I love how David included like the nightmare head, even though he did not have like the demon head in the movie with this outfit, only in the nurse gown or the hospital gown. But still, really not too bad. Highly recommend getting this 2-pack. For my rate, I'm going to give this 2-pack a 10 out of 10 for me. I hope you enjoyed my review. If you did, please consider like, comment, share, and subscribe if you're new to my channel. And follow me on Instagram and Threads and Blue Sky. All 3 links will be in the description down below. That's all I have to say. This is the NECA, An American Werewolf in London, David Kessler and Jack Goodman figures made by NECA. And this is J.A.R. 369. Thank you very much for watching. And I'll see you tomorrow for the next horror toy for 31 horror toys in 31 days.